All right, guys, welcome back. It's been a little while. We are back today with another furniture flipping video, and I'm really excited to see how this one turns out. I will say, for one, let's just cover a couple things here. For one, I apologize if you hear the combine going in the field next to me during this intro or this video. It is going, but hopefully it won't interrupt us. Two, I've had a lot of fun this last year posting these furniture flipping videos. I hope you guys are enjoying watching them. To those of you that are watching them, thank you. And I've had a lot of fun doing them, so I think I'm gonna keep doing it, and hopefully this channel can kind of be where I do my furniture flips and other DIY projects. So thumbs up if you guys have been enjoying these videos, because I really like making them. But I have noticed something in the midst of editing these videos, and I'm just gonna apologize because I've been watching other people's like furniture flip videos, and they're all super well done because they've got cameramen and beautiful lighting and a beautiful work area. I don't have any of those. But I also have noticed I accidentally look extremely homeless in most of the videos, just in my choice in attire. This is my work coat, it's my chore coat. I don't care if it gets dirty or gross, which is why I wear it. But normally I'm wearing like some gross stained pants, and I just look like I rolled out from under a bridge. So, sorry. Maybe you guys haven't noticed, but I'm noticing as I'm editing, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why do I look like that? But yeah, I've had a lot of fun doing these projects, so hopefully it doesn't bother you guys that much. Same thing today, I'm rocking the sweatpants, but it's chilly out. It's cold outside, and I gotta wear 2 layers, and I can't wear my nice pants out here. But anyways, my last 3 flips, I think this will be my 3rd flip that is a desk, and it's kind of weird. I've been like on a roll with desks this year. It's pretty easy, and I don't mind doing them. So yeah, this is the project we're gonna be working on today behind me, and this is truly a kid's desk. Look at this little guy. So I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace for $15, I think. I bought it for $15, which honestly might have been a little bit high, but actually, no, I think I bought it for 20. I think I bought it for 20. So yeah, kind of high, but it's cute. I think it's solid wood. And I think I can make it come out really adorable. It is very small. Like, this is the size of me next to this desk. And I'm not a big person. I'm 5'5", like an average American female, 130 pounds. And I don't know that I could barely fit sitting in this desk. So it's definitely a children's desk, but yeah, I think I'm gonna try and clean it up. I'm not really sure what the finish is on it. I'll try and get a close-up to put in here, but it doesn't look like stain, but it might be just stained and coated. It is an old desk. I mean, you can just tell by the lining in it and just the wood. It's definitely older. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this piece justice, hopefully. I'll probably keep the original hardware. There's nothing wrong with it. It looks like it's in good shape. It's shiny. So I'll probably just try and give it a little cleanup in the house. But yeah, so I think my idea for this piece is to do a paint and wood combo. Children are very hard on desks, and they really just ruin them. So I don't want to do like the whole thing painted, because you're just gonna have like marker stains and stuff on it. So I'm thinking if everything is like real wood, which I think it is, maybe doing the top and the drawers wood, and then painting like the sides and the framing. Like, I don't know, I kind of leaning towards pink because I haven't done anything pink yet, and I'm probably not gonna do like a bright, you know, hot pink or like anything like that, but just like a subtle, maybe blush pink or a muted pink, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to see what they have at the store for paint colors, but yeah, I'm really excited to try this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the knobs off quick, and I guess we'll just start sanding and see what we have. Oh, I'll do a close-up of this drawer. This is what they look like. Not really sure if it's stain or what exactly it is. So these are kind of interesting knobs. Did I just hear a train? We don't have a train anywhere by here. Anyways, kind of interesting knobs. They screw off like this, and then this little piece actually comes off. So that's kind of weird. So I guess you could just reattach them like this or put it back on. Shoot, I didn't take a before picture. Ugh. Dang it. Hold on, I gotta put them back in. I'm glad I realized that before I took them all out. Okay, get out of the frame. Okay. So I just happened to notice that these two top drawers have that floral paper on the bottom of the drawers, but these two do not have any lining in the bottom. It's just the bare wood. But I do actually have some wallpaper from a past project that I haven't used for anything. It's obviously not gonna match, but I might line the bottom of these two drawers as well. Because why not? If it's gonna be a kid's desk, who knows what they're putting in those drawers, probably hiding snacks or something in there, so it might just be good for it. I'm just gonna start with the smaller drawer, and I'm just gonna start lightly sanding and just kind of see what comes of it. This is a 120 sandpaper. Wish I had something a little finer. Oh, I do have a 180. Let's use that. The finer the sandpaper, the better for like real wood, especially if it's something you plan on staining rather than painting. If I was painting this piece, I probably wouldn't care. I'd just use the 120 or a 100 grit and just blast through that finish to get it off. But if I want to stain these, it's a lot better to use finer. If I had finer than 180, I'd use that even, because the coarse sandpaper literally leaves grooves and scratches in the wood, which is really hard to get out. You have to keep going with finer and finer and finer sandpaper, and if you don't have that, then you gotta spend more money on it. So it's just easier to use a fine grit sandpaper and take a little bit more time and actually take care of the wood rather than scratching the crap out of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So like I said, I'm just gonna lightly see what's under here. All right, so whatever they used on this is pretty tough stuff. That's about all I've been able to do. You can see it's getting down to the bare wood along the edges, but this is pretty tough. So I am gonna actually go back with the 120 grit and try to get through that old finish. And then once I've done everything with the 120, I'm gonna go back over it with the 180, just so that, like I said, this doesn't leave any deep scratches in the wood. The 180 will kind of help smooth those out. Okay, it's starting to come through. So this is gonna take me a while and a lot of elbow grease, so I'm not gonna film the entire sanding process because it's definitely gonna be a long one. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off and I will update you guys momentarily. All right, I don't know entirely how long it's been. It feels like it's been like a half an hour, but this bad boy is bare raw wood. And I tried to use some stripper, which didn't really work, but yeah, I actually really kind of like the really aged look about it, how it's got, you know, some nicks and scratches and stuff in it. I think it just adds character to it and kind of makes you wonder like all the stories this piece could tell, because I don't know if I said earlier, this is like an antique. It's a really old piece. But yeah, that eventually sanded off. I actually found a piece of 80 grit. So that's what I used to really get the dark finish off. So I went over it all with an 80 grit, and then I did it with my 120 and then 180 as well. So it's feeling pretty smooth. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest, and I'll update you guys when they're all done. All right, guys, I have finished the drawers. And they look pretty good. Here's the bigger ones. So I like the way they turned out. I am debating if I want to put stain on these, or honestly, if I just want to like clear coat them the way that they are, because they look like they have a distressed old look to them because they're obviously old. So like this one, oh, I don't know how well you can tell on this camera. Like all the little nicks and like the dark stripes of the wood, and like, yeah, it has an old look to it, and I like it. And so I'm kind of wondering if maybe I'll just clear coat it the way it is. I won't even stain it. Same with this. So we'll see. This wood is so old, I am debating when I go to look at paint if I want to pick up like some wood conditioner just to like, well, if I'm not gonna stain it, I don't know. I've done some old pieces before where the wood is very old and dry, and the stain doesn't like blend really well on the wood. It's kind of like patchy and like, but if I'm not staining them, then I guess I don't need that. So yeah, I guess I'll just see what they have when I go look at paint. This guy, that was gonna take so long. So I think I am gonna go with my original plan and painting what I can off of it, and then I will work on the top and getting that sanded down, and probably just leave the top wood. But yeah, I don't know, the side would be cool for wood as well. We'll see how far I get before I'm tired of sanding. It's 2023 now also, so Happy New Year. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. And in 2023, I will be getting my sander to work. I do have a sander. Some of you guys have commented on the videos like, girl, you really need to get a sander. Why are you hand sanding all that? I have one. I actually have two that work. The one is like a square one, and you have to like clamp the paper onto it. It's missing a clamp. And the other one is a round one, but there's a whole thing with the charger and the batteries and stuff. But I will be getting a sander working this year. I am not doing this hand sanding crap for another year. All right, I actually have decided I'm not gonna do the top today. When I go to look at paint, I'm gonna see if there's some stripper, because this was so hard to get off. I think I've literally been out here sanding for like an hour, you guys, to do these drawers. More than that maybe. But the top being at such a big surface, I don't want to take the risk of scratching it more than I have to. So I don't even know what time it is, but I think tomorrow I'll probably go to the store to look at paint, and I'm just gonna pick up some stripper and see if that will help take some of this off. So see you guys back tomorrow. All right, y'all, we're back. We're back with paint stripper. This is the one I picked up at Walmart earlier, but I'm gonna try this on the top here and hope that it works, just to save my arm, so I don't have to hand sand the whole thing. But this thing's pretty beat up. So this is the Clean Strip Premium Stripper. And yeah, I was debating between this and the Citra Strip. But I went with this because it was cheaper, so hopefully it works. I got it. So I'm just gonna pour this on. It's a liquid, looks like. Or gel, maybe. Okay, it's a gel. I'm gonna lay it on fairly thick because I noticed with a lot of strippers, you have to put them on pretty thick, and spread it out with this brush. I don't know if it's this, but I smell something dead. All right, you guys, this definitely works. I'm not sure how well yet, but we're gonna see. You can see it's like all changed colors and stuff, but it definitely helps strip the varnish, so let's get at it. I just have a metal scraper, and we're gonna, oh yeah. Oh, and it just went right to the floor. Look how much is there. Like, that's a bunch. All right, guys, I just finished sanding this top. It was a lot of work, but I think it came out pretty good. It looks really nice, and it looks very like distressed, and there's a lot of different grains and different colors going on. So I think I am gonna go with my idea of just clear coating them the way that they are. And I'm gonna go ahead and start scuff sanding the frame and everything because that's what I'm gonna paint. So I'm gonna scuff sand it all so that I can take it in my house tonight and put on a couple coats of paint. All right, so now that everything is scuff sanded, I'm gonna go ahead and do my primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape off around the top so that I don't accidentally spray any primer on the top. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, I don't think I did, but with the top I used some 60 grit sandpaper to get the last bits of the old varnish off of it. And that's pretty coarse. I don't like to use 60 grit or anything lower on real wood, but it's what I had, so I went ahead and used it, got the majority of this finish off, and then I went back over it with a 100 and a 120 grit sandpaper as well to kind of smooth out any scratches or anything that the 60 grit sandpaper may have left. And since I'm going to be clear coating the raw wood, I'm not too worried about the scratches and stuff. This is a beat up desk anyway. It's got some old scratches and dings and marks in it, which kind of add to the character of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off, and then I will spray my primer on the rest of it. Okay, for primer, I'm gonna be using this Rust-Oleum flat gray primer. I probably would rather use white, but gray is all I have right now, so that's what I'm gonna be using. I did go ahead and wipe this desk off too, just to get any of the dust and debris from sanding it off, because you don't want that dried into your primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime. All right, guys, I am in the house. I'm in my bedroom, so don't mind the mess around me. I'm inside now with the drawers, and I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat them while the desk dries outside. I'm gonna go back out in a little bit to feed my animals, so I will bring the desk in once it's dry. It doesn't take very long. But I think I'm gonna use maybe do two coats of clear coat on these. This is what I'm using. It's just the Minwax polyurethane. It's the fast drying one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a coat on that of everything. And when I bring the desk in, I'm gonna do the same thing on the top. The rest of it, I'm going to be painting this chalked blush pink. This is by Rust-Oleum. I haven't used their chalked paint before. I have used a lot of their milk paints. Like this one, I used this in my last video, this milk paint, and these are pretty chalky when they dry, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot of difference, but I'll let you guys know. But I'm going to go ahead and start clear coating these. All right, guys, so I totally forgot to record this part, so my apologies. But I went ahead and put some peel and stick wallpaper on the bottom of these two bigger drawers. Just because these ones already have a liner in them, and I'm going to leave that because it's kind of old and original and it doesn't look that bad. So I'm going to leave that. But the bottoms of these drawers were kind of gross and ugly, so I put just some peel and stick white wood rustic-ish wallpaper on the bottom, and I don't think it looks too bad. It is peel and stick, but honestly I don't feel like it sticks that well, so I did put a layer of Mod Podge underneath of it. I just spread it around with a paintbrush, focus, and then put the wallpaper on top of it. But yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. All right, guys, so I finished clear coating everything. I clear coated the top. It looks really nice. I will say I'm not super impressed with this paint. Yeah, I don't know. I used about half of the can on just this little tiny desk, and that's an insane amount. And I'm still not real impressed with the coverage. There was a lot of spots that I had to touch up, and even still, they're in like the unimportant spots where I don't think it's noticeable, so I'm not gonna like waste more time on it. But yeah, I'm not really impressed with the coverage. It's a nice color and it looked okay, but I also have a lot of brush strokes, so it doesn't seem like it's self-leveling. But I'm gonna go ahead and put in the drawers so that we can be done with this piece. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think that is so cute. Move you back a little bit. Don't mind my messy room. I know I always say that, but how cute is it? It's adorable, I think. I know you can't really see the top. Oh God, we're not gonna do that. But I think it looks really, really good. I will show you another clip of it. The gold hardware, I actually didn't do anything to it. I didn't even soak it or anything. I'll probably try to clean it up a little bit just with some like, I don't know, all-purpose cleaner or metal cleaner. But I think it looks super cute. So I'm gonna move this out into the hallway so I can take some better pictures of it in the lighting, and I'll be back. All right, guys, look at this. We finally have a desk that fits in this hallway section of my house. I hung a blanket up behind it to take pictures just because the wall is gross behind it and it's embarrassing, so I didn't want to put it on the internet. But yeah, I think this thing came out really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. Aside from the paint not being very good, I think the color is nice. It's a nice, like, very light blush pink. This could be a little girl's desk, or, you know, I think it matures older than that as well. It is obviously very small, but I don't know, somebody could use it for a vanity or something if they wanted to. But I think it looks cute. It looks really nice, and I'm happy with how it came out. So let me know if you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I've got a couple more flips to do out in my shed. I actually picked up a little chair. I thought, you know, from the marketplace picture, it just looked like a chair, but it was listed a kid's chair, so I assumed it was a little smaller. And I picked it up so that it could go with this desk. I was gonna do like a set, but I picked it up and the chair is literally like this big. Like it's for a doll. So yeah, we'll flip that in another video into like a plant stand or something, but so far the desk is gonna have to go by itself. But anyways, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more if you did, and make sure to check out the description box before you guys go. You'll find all my social medias down there, including my Buy Me a Coffee. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.